Each month, the Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection sends us these samples of Nauplii and copepods preserved in formaldehyde. The samples are taken from various stations around Long Island Sound. Our job here is to count and measure the Nauplii and copepods that we find and record those results. So we prepare the samples in petri dishes. Each petri dish is marked with 17 lines, approximately 5 millimeters apart, and 20 milliliters of the sample goes into each petri dish. So prepare this first. We take the sample and invert it to suspend all the material. We then take that and pour it into a graduated cylinder. Make note of where the water comes up to. That's about 51 milliliters. And then use filtered seawater to fill it up to the 100 milliliter mark. Now, once it's brought up to 100 milliliters, it's transferred into a 200 milliliter beaker. And this Stemple pipette is used to measure out the 20 milliliters into each petri dish. Now, the attachment that we have on here measures out 10 milliliters, so 2 of these goes into each dish. So once 20 milliliters is in each dish, you place the lids on top and use a strip of parafilm to seal the edges so it doesn't evaporate. And take the remaining sample in the beaker, pour it back into the bottle, and close it up. Once each dish is prepared, we use a wax pencil here to label the plates with the station number and the date that it was taken, and then either a 1 or a 2 for the first or second dish. Yeah. Now to backtrack for a second, when you're measuring out the sample with the Stemple pipette, the material will sink to the bottom fairly quickly, and so you'll want to give a little swirl in between collections to make sure that everything is properly mixed.